Warm greetings to everyone. Students, I am Komal, English faculty, welcome you all to the official YouTube channel of SRN International School, Jagatpura, Jaipur. And students, in this video, we are going to study about the topic tenses. So, let's get started. Let us see what all things we are going to study about in this video. Very first thing, meaning and definition of the tenses. What are the 12 types of tenses? Further bifurcation in past, present and future, how there are further bifurcations. Then we will be studying about present indefinite tense, the meaning and the definition. The rule of the present indefinite tense and how we use simple present tense in the sentences. So, let's move further. Okay, so now very first question is what are tenses? We always know tense as a word, it's a noun, but when we use them in the sentences, they work as verbs. It's a verb based method used to indicate the time. It only and only signifies when the action has been done, it is being done, or it has already been done. Now, sometimes it is also the continuation or completeness of the action. It shows the exact time of the work done. Its origin has been done from the Latin, that is tempus, which means time only. For example, as you all can see, right now I'll say I am scribbling. This is present. If I stop scribbling, I will say I have scribbled. That is, the action has been done in the past. But if I will rub it, for example, I've erased it and now I give a statement like I will scribble. Will always shows that it will be done in the future, or the action or the activity is going to happen in the future. So this is what tenses are. Now we have to see what are the basic three types of tenses. Very first is present tense, as you can see on the screen. Second one is the past tense and third one is the future tense. Present is always associated with today. Past is always associated with yesterday and future is always associated with tomorrow. And in the next slide, we will be seeing the further bifurcations of these three tenses, that is present, past and the future. In each category, we have different types of tenses which are four in number. For present, we have present indefinite tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense. For past also we have past indefinite tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense and past perfect continuous tense. For future also we have future indefinite, future continuous, future perfect and future perfect continuous. So let's move further. Very first tense which comes into our list is present indefinite tense. Now we'll try to understand what is present indefinite tense. It is a tense which represents an action which is regular or normal or true and uses the base form of the verb. It is basically something which represents your habits, which represents the universal fact, and which represents your normal routine of life. We have to see in the case of third person, singular number is used like s or es is added with the verb. Continuing the present indefinite tense only, we have the rule which is the sentence is formed on this rule only. Very first thing is subject. A subject can be a noun or a pronoun. For example, he, she, Ram, it, Komal, student, class, anything can be a subject. Then the base form or the first form of the verb comes with the formula s or es. If your subject is singular, then the verb would be plural and plural verb will be made through s or es. If your subject is plural itself, then the base form would be given as singular only. For example, if I say he play, that would be an incorrect sentence. I have to say, because he is a singular subject, I have to say he plays. For second example, if I say they plays, then that would be incorrect also, because they is a plural subject and with plural subject we generally use singular verbs. So the answer would be they play. And after that, the rest of the part of the sentence comes. For example, they play football, he eats food. Now let us all see on what conditions we can make a sentence in simple present tense or simple indefinite tense. Very first is to express habits, general truths, repeated actions or unchanging situations or emotions and wishes, then we simply use simple present tense. For example, I walk, which is a habit. I work in London, which is an unchanging situation, or you can say continuous action. Then London is a large city. It's a general truth, or you can say a universal fact. Another universal fact is sun rises in the east. So in such type of sentences, you can always go for simple present tense. Next is to give instructions or directions. Whenever you are advising somebody with any instruction or any direction, then you can simply use simple present tense. For example, you walk for 200 meters, then you turn left. It's a simple instruction given. So I hope you all understood. Let us move towards next slide. Third use of simple present tenses to express any fixed arrangement which is going to happen in the present or in the near future. For example, your exam starts at 9. So the exam is going to happen in the very near future, that is at 9 o'clock. So that is why we have used simple present tense to form the sentence. Next is to express future time after some conjunctions like after, when, before, as soon as, until. For example, he will give it to you, a future sentence, when, the conjunction which are mentioned here, when you come next Saturday. So you come next Saturday is the simple present tense used after when conjunction. I hope you all understood this. So students, this is it for this video. I hope you all had an enjoyable learning throughout. Thank you for being the patient audience. Also, do not forget to like and comment on the video. Share our video and subscribe to our channel for the community help. Thank you. Keep learning, keep growing.